Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody. Creatively Stacy. Thank you for stopping by the page. I'm Stacy. And I was just sitting here taking a break from all things Christmas Eve. Sometimes I need a timeout. And I started painting and I thought I would bring you along. Man, I look tired. Wonder why. Anyways. And I'm playing with the lighting, so I'm hoping you guys can see this to be better lighting. We'll find out. I thought I'd paint some magnolias. I looked up some images. I've never painted them before. Could be a disaster. But I posted yesterday that I might take a break today and asked if anybody had any requests. And a good friend of mine asked about magnolias, and so I asked if she was a Dolly Parton fan. And she is. So I decided to try my hand at the magnolia tree. So I started painting, and then I thought, you know what, maybe some of you guys are just hanging out and need to take a break as well. So we'll see how this goes. And so yeah, if you pop on, say hello. If you come by replay, hit replay so I know you were here. And let me know how things are going where you're at. We have Christmas Eve activities tonight and Christmas Day activities tomorrow, so plenty to do, not a lot of time to play, so this will be just me playing around real quick. And so I hope you get to take a break and join me. My allergies are killing me, so if I cough or my eyes start running or whatever the case may be, that's just my life. And of course, big reminder, the class this weekend. If you haven't already got your tickets, please join us for that. I would appreciate it. I'd love to see you there. And without further ado, let's try some magnolias. I already did the background. I started doing the branches and I decided to pop on. So I'm using a liner brush. And I just mixed a red acrylic with just a smidge of black, and I'm just doing some random branches, which will kind of give me the idea of where my flowers will go, and can add more branches or whatever on the back side, but we gotta start somewhere. So I'm just laying down some ideas. So basically just doing lines, right? Nothing crazy. Put a flower there and fix that little spot. That's a nice thing when you're painting, you guys. You can totally just fix things. Let me know if you can hear me okay, if you can see okay. I moved the lights around in here, and I have closed the shade to see if that makes things better or worse. So if you've been here before, then you kind of have an idea of what we usually look like, and you can tell me if it's better or worse. I can see I'm getting a big shadow from that light I did move. Sorry guys, I don't know. I can't look when I'm painting to see if I'm getting the shadow when I'm painting or not. You'll have to tell me. Alright, so I'm going to, magnolias are, well, they come in different colors, but the ones I'm painting are the pink and whites from the tree. So I'm just going to take a little bit of pink. If you don't have pink, use red and a lot more white. But I'm just going to take my white and mix it with the pink and make a really light shade. Obviously, the more white you add, the lighter it'll be. So you can decide what you like on that. Right? Oh, and I got a new plate, see? Aren't you excited? I took my old plate and I put it in the sink and I soaked it in water and Dawn dish soap overnight. And I tried to rinse it off. It didn't rinse off. So yeah, you know. So magnolias are pretty much an upright an upright kind of flower, I guess you would say. So that's kind of what we're going with. I might need a different brush because this one is not very pointy like I wanted it to be. That's one thing you learn when you're painting is what brushes you like and don't like. This one I do not like. That's okay because we can fix it. I'm going to switch right over to, I'm going to switch to an angle brush. It's better in my hands anyways. So let's fix these little guys here. Better, better, better. Touch into that pink. I'm going to touch into that red. Pretty good. So I think I'm just going to go with the blended colors, guys. Do a little lining at the end. But while your colors are still wet, it's a good time to blend them. Check my reference photo. Maybe. Yeah, pretty good. So what's everybody up to today? Anything good? It's funny when I'm painting something new for the first time, and really you guys today I'm truly painting just to relax and unwind. So when I'm doing that, I have a harder time talking to you guys because I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, right? And so I tend to get a little quiet. But thought if anybody else was bored and around, maybe you'd pop on and keep me company. But I'm not seeing anybody pop up, so either Facebook is really slow today, which is possible, or you guys all have a lot more going on than I do, which quite honestly I have a lot I should be doing. I'm just taking a break. Sometimes I need to take a break. So yeah, I don't see anybody pop on and say hello, and if you, I might just pop off and go ahead and play with this. Play with some color blending. I would like to know though, if you have, do you have magnolia trees growing where you are, right? I tried to grow one here because I do think they're beautiful, but and they said it was good for our area, but it really wasn't. It didn't make it. I tried for a couple of years to revived it, but it wasn't having it. So some plants you just can't grow in New York, right? Try though you might. All right, guys, well, it looks like nobody's popping on to hang out with me, so I think I'm going to pop off here. Although I'm having a good time, and I don't know. What do you think? They look remotely like magnolias. Oh, well. Beautiful disaster. They're a pretty flower anyways. And they're really big for the size of my branches. But, you know what? The leaves on my magnolia, or the flowers on my magnolia tree were huge, just huge. And so I don't really think they're that much out of proportion. I do think they're a little dark. I would prefer to see them a little more white. So when it dries, I may go back and add more white to them, just to lighten it up a little bit. But I think generally, if you just get that nice upright shape, and maybe a few petals fall into the side, you can get that impression that you want. And then just add some different shades for variations. Okay, I'm gonna dry this off here real quick. Well, let me blend that a little bit more. It's a bit much. Dry that off. I'm gonna hit it with a blow dryer. I'm gonna add a little more white, and then we'll add some leaves. See that light dim when I turned on the blow dryer? That's probably not good. Yeah. Oh, there you go. My paper towels just flew off. That's the kind of day it's been. There, lights back up. Just get a new paper towel. I'll dig those out in a minute. I'm just going to tap into this white a little bit more, you guys, because the magnolias that I had more white to them, even though they didn't live. I'm going to have to finish these out with the white and then come back and put a little bit of pink back in, I guess. Try not to get so carried away. All right, wash that off. I'm Go back into that really soft pink, you guys, and just bring this back a little bit. I think this might be a beautiful disaster, but sometimes those are the best kind of paintings. Noises. I hope it's not my dog or do's getting in trouble out there. It's better. I'm just doing a little more blending, you guys. All right. Let's rinse that off. Rinse these off and take them out of the water. My goodness gracious. All right. I'm going to take and touch my green and just a touch of black to give me a different shade of green. Darken it up a little bit. My brush is awful wet. Dry it off a little. Funny thing with magnolias is they don't have a ton of leaves. Some. Not a ton. Now I'm going to touch into my lighter green. Just a little bit. So anyways, this is my Christmas Eve break, playing with ideas. I'll go in and put in some more branches and some more flowers and some more background, but thought I would just pop on, see if anybody was around, and say hey. Just is there any anybody? No, there's not really any. All right, let me grab that liner brush again. Why is my liner brush on my eye? Tell me I didn't wash it off. Oh, I did wash it off. Okay. Good, 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 good. I'm going to drag right into that pink, which is getting dry on me. And just do a little bit. If you get your line a little wiggly, you go in quick with a wet brush and blend it. It'll blend right down into the bottom of that flower. Nobody will ever know. My paper's a little wiggly because it got a little wet up here. You can see that just kind of gives that veining that the magnolias definitely have. They're kind of darker at the base and they go lighter as they go out. So I might have to go back in and do a little more blending. But overall, more blending, a little more lining. I feel like the middles could use a little darkening yet. Look back at my reference photo. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I'm going to take this dark pink that I started with. I'm going to add some white to it. So it's not as dark. Just a little bit darker. Then the color up above it. I'm just going to add just a smidge in here. Just kind of blends the ends of your veining. Because they're a pretty abstract painting, you can set off for the most part. I'm going to add some more white. And I'm mixing that on just the edge of that lightest pink to make an even lighter pink. And you guys, I'm going to wash this plate when I get done so that hopefully I can get the paint up it, right? So I'm just going back and adding another lighter shade of that pink. Around my veining. Told you I can't talk and paint when I'm playing with new ideas. So anyways, I gotta get back to work. I just needed to take a time out and regroup. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Obviously, y'all have more going on than I do because you're not popping on here to talk to me. So I hope you're having a good day. And I hope Santa treats you well. And I don't know that I'll be on tomorrow, so I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And yeah, I'm going to have to get off here because I can't talk and paint, you guys. Today is one of those days. Oh, I touched the green too. All right. Hey. Oh, I'll show you where I'm at with it. In case you want to play around. Just having some fun. Have a Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Oh, the worst time with that. Have a Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. And oh, I see my dad's photo in the background. For all of you military families out there, whether your loved ones are home or abroad, or if you're missing them this year, Merry Christmas to you, and let's pray for our troops, right? Okay. Merry Christmas. Bye, everybody.